Hello, my name is Kjetil, and I'm now going to talk a little bit about modular content and the assignment I've been working on these 4 weeks. So the assignment has been to create a modular content package. Content creation, here you go. And as it's supposed to be used with the next assignment, I decided I wanted to create modular content that could be easily manipulated into creating new pieces. You see that here. Each piece is still possible to use like a Lego block and create new stuff. So I can take a lot of these ones and snap them together, perhaps use the same UVs for many of them, and create some unique geometry that isn't really unique. So yeah, I focused on the geometry instead of the materials and getting the details done when it comes to these basic castle structures. And I focused more on LODs, learning that, how to set that up, and baking materials and setting up that in Unreal Engine. So here you see an LOD that is broken apart. The poly count is horrible for this. This still has to be optimized. But I tried to model these with square geometry, so they would be easy to optimize without too much errors, etc. You know, it's always good with square geometry, I guess. But I've learned that triangles are very important for game design. I have. Over to more about geometry. Here's my my planning scene. I've worked a little bit with my dimensions. That's how I came up with oopsie. That's how I came up with my dimension sheet here, kind of. You see, I scribble it down on a piece of paper with my other structures. Yeah, and all the inspiration was gotten from the castle of Bouillon. It's an awesome castle. Google it. It's a cool place. You should go there, definitely, if you like castles. So yeah, first I wanted to create all of this detail using textures only, but I landed the decision that I would have to learn to bake properly instead. And looking at this up close, this is how it ends up looking. And here's the LODs in action, just to make it very clear that the LODs are present. I'll change that later. So yeah, those parts are supposed to be integrated into the wall like this. And that's why it's so important to optimize, because these are very triangle heavy. It is. So that's the design decision for my package. That's why I landed the decision that materials and LODs would be important for this stuff over here. And for this stuff over here, the snapping, the angles, and the sizes matter here. In that way I could end up having pieces that would snap perfect together. As a conclusion, I would say I'm happy with what I've learned these 4 weeks. Learned something new every single day, and I'm proud to present the small amount of content that I have gotten so far. So thank you for watching, and please take a look at my models on my Sketchfab, if you feel like, of course. Okay, goodbye.